kind of suck this Arctic air out of here with one of those vacuums. Right. I think you might know that personally, Kevin. Just saying. Let's go ahead and take a look. We have more Arctic air coming about 9 p.m. this evening, everybody. Right now, the winds are light. Look at that nice warm glow of our sunset. Many parts of the metro hit 50 plus today with the light winds. It was a beautiful, almost a whisper of early springtime out there. Almost, bit of a stretch, but we melted off just about all the rest of the snow, even in the shadows today in Oklahoma City. And skies are mostly clear out there tonight. We are 39. The winds are very light from the north at 7 miles an hour. Metro temperatures right now, as of 15 minutes after 6, 37 to 45. Chickasha's 45, 41 in Stillwater. Ponca's 39. But here comes the Arctic air. This does not have that Siberian hookup with it like the last one did. So this air mass coming in is not quite as cold, but it is true Arctic air. So it's going to put a spring in our step here with strong north winds kicking in this evening later. Again, about 9 p.m. here in Oklahoma City. A couple hours ago, Guymon was 65. Guymon now is 31. And we've had some wind gusts in a few locations approaching 50 out in our panhandle and a 45 plus in northwest Oklahoma. Here's Woodward and Alva and Buffalo and Laverne and Gate and Beaver here in Guymon. These are the wind gusts right now. This is all Arctic air here surging in. And again, that front comes through at about 9 p.m. this evening. So the air mass to the north is bitter cold. It's fresh Arctic air without the Siberian hookup. With that being said, it's in the single digits to near zero in Nebraska right now. And there's snowpack in most of Kansas. So this is a cold air mass, and this is going to set the table for that freezing rain Sunday night and Monday. And that forecast has not changed. And some folks are going to get a fair glaze. I'm going to show that to you coming up. And perhaps one of the more important factors, the ground will be frozen because of this fresh Arctic air coming in, and that plays a giant role. The fact the ground will be basically frozen plays a giant role in the travel conditions Sunday night and Monday morning until about noon. 11 tonight and 24 for a daytime high tomorrow, Friday. So if you do have problems with freezing pipes, you might want to start dripping both the hot and the cold. Mix the drip. Studies show the way the average home is constructed in Oklahoma, it's got to be around that 22, 23, 24 degree stretch for a prolonged period of time to get freezing pipes, but that will qualify with this air mass coming in. So if you have issues with that, you might start to re-drip. Here are the wind chill factors by morning. 0 to about -3 in Oklahoma City tomorrow morning and -8 to 0 in all of northern Oklahoma tonight. Wind chills will hover between the single digits and the low and a few mid-teens in most parts of our state tomorrow. Here is Saturday morning, wind chill in the lower to mid-single digits. And here's Saturday afternoon, wind chills will be in the mid-single digits to the middle teens on Saturday. So a cold stretch here coming up. By 10 p.m. this evening, Watauga 24, Norman 34. Winds become strong northerly. We'll see common some 35 and 40 mile an hour wind gusts coming in with the floodgates open like a freezer door. And 21 in Woodward and Alva at 10 p.m. this evening and 18 in Guymon. Down to 11 here in Oklahoma City tomorrow morning. That's right. North winds 25 to 35, wind chill of -3 as the Arctic air surges in. The air temperature from 9 to 13 for tomorrow morning. Again, it will be windy and flat cold with partly cloudy skies. Ponca 7, Enid 8, Grand Lake 6, Tulsa 9, 11 in Woodward, 12 in Clinton, 16 in Lawton, about 18 in Ardmore by morning. 24 tomorrow, partly cloudy, no precipitation, but north winds continue at 20 to 30 and from 23 to 27 for metro highs tomorrow for a cold day. So we don't make freezing tomorrow. A stretch of below freezing temperatures here coming up again. 17 to 30 for daytime highs with partly cloudy skies statewide. Here's Saturday morning, 8 to about 13 for lows on Saturday morning in the metro, and from 4 up around Grand Lake Saturday morning to 16 in Altus and Ardmore. And the winds will still be breezy, but not quite as strong on Saturday morning. So the wind chill not quite the factor. Now, Sunday after sunset, cloudy skies. These are around your 9 and 10 p.m. temperatures Sunday evening. In other words, as the weekend is totally wrapping up. And by that time, the glaze ice will start to move in from northern Texas. And there'll be a bit of an ice storm down here lifting to the north into Oklahoma. We should stay dry through 10 p.m. Sunday in Oklahoma City. That's my plan. But after that time, Sunday night, in other words, through Monday morning. This is Monday morning's forecast here. Nothing's changed. The red is freezing rain and about 29 degrees. But again, the ground's going to be frozen. So that's a big deal. The greatest chance of significant ice accumulation right through here. and there will be a fair amount of wind around as well. It'll be light glaze to moderate glaze the way it looks. The precipitation totals will shake out like this. The red is the freezing rain. The metro would expect widespread travel problems. Again, freezing rain and 29, and a glaze to a couple of hundredths of an inch, and then some tenth of an inch plus totals from Seminole and Shawnee to Ada down through the Arbuckles and Ardmore and Pauls Valley and Marlow and Duncan and Chickasha and Norman. So that's kind of your trouble zone there for Monday morning's drive. But again, the ground's frozen. That's a huge deal. It's one of the main factors. That's why we've been hitting this pretty hard here on these Monday morning travel conditions. 11 to 24 tomorrow and about 10 to 25 on Saturday. Then the cloud cover thickens up. And by after 10 p.m. Sunday, a chance of light freezing rain moves in, a high of 29. 29 to 34 on Monday, 100% do expect slick travel till about noon. And then a cold rain by Monday afternoon. Then some 40s out there on that 7-day +4 this evening.